When I talk about the crossing of the Taurid meteor stream twice a year, this is a real danger. And many astronomers are waking up to this, and the calculations indicate in the next 30 years that we are going to face a number of substantial impacts out of the Taurid meteor stream. One that most people have heard of that happened not within our lifetimes, but more or less happened in 1908 was the Tunguska event in Siberia. It was a relatively small object out of the Taurid meteor stream that entered the Earth's atmosphere. It was calculated to be between 60 meters and 190 meters in width. It actually exploded in the atmosphere. It never hit the ground. It exploded in the atmosphere over, fortunately, a completely uninhabited part of Siberia. But what it did was it flattened 80 million trees across 2,000 square kilometers, an area larger than the City of London. And the astronomers who are working on this problem have pointed out quite rightly that if an object just of that size, 60 to 90 meters in width, we're not talking a kilometer or 3 kilometers in width, quite a small object. If that were to blow up over a major city, everyone in that city would die. Nobody would live. Right out as far as the ring road, the whole of London would be gone, completely gone, from a Tunguska scale event. And when we look back to what happened 12,800 years ago, we're not looking at Tunguska scale events. We're looking at kilometer scale events, not 60 or 90 or 100 meters in diameter, but 1 or 2 kilometers in diameter who come down. So I don't want to spread gloom and doom. The fact of the matter is we can do something about this. My goodness, I mean, commercial interests are already looking at mining asteroids. It's a practical proposition. We can move asteroids as well. We can move bits of comet that are on the wrong orbit, that are on a dangerous orbit. We can ship. All it takes is the will. All it takes is a human species that is prepared to say, we'll set aside our wars for a moment because there's a much bigger danger that affects all of us. And actually, we can solve it quite easily if we put our minds to it.
Yeah, but that's not a popular narrative for politicians, defense companies, even technology companies that would rather us worry about Instagram and these other things.
Exactly. And they would rather have us all hating one another also.
Right.
Because that increases the power of the state. The more you can get your citizens to hate citizens of other country, the less they're paying attention to what your own politicians are actually doing. So yeah, it's not a popular narrative at all, and it's a narrative that has been very much sidelined. And if there is a conspiracy, I do see it there, but it's driven by commerce more than anything else. Right.